Hey there, today we're talking about which items you should rent for your wedding. We'll go over what's worth renting and what's not. Hi, I'm Amy Shackelford, General Manager for PalmWood Event Conference here in downtown Fort Worth, Texas. This is episode 12 of our wedding planning video series, where we bring you over 2 decades of industry experience to help you plan for your wedding. Today's topic is all about wedding rentals. First off, let's talk about what you can expect to rent. Lounge furniture, tabletop items, decorative items, cake stands, and even dance floors. The rental world can be very overwhelming, but don't fret because there are some things that you're going to be expected to rent and some things you just don't have to. So think about lounge furniture first. Chairs, tables, a little vignette essentially, a little gathering spot for you during the reception, somewhere that your guests can go and visit, maybe a little more casual than the formal seating that you've got arranged. This helps with a pre-cocktail reception, or perhaps it even helps through the evening during the dancing. People can go over and just talk and be in a more casual atmosphere. Tabletop items such as chargers, like this beautiful charger we have here, linen napkins, and also the linen tabletop coverings. So your linens for your table can come in all sorts of shapes, sizes, colors, fabrics. And so here I've got several different options of choices that you may have. Again, don't be overwhelmed. Remember your color scheme. Remember your aesthetics. Remember your passion points. Those things are going to help guide you in what to rent. Decorative items are also something that you can rent, whether it be big love letters, the metal pieces with lighting, maybe it is little place card holders for the table. Just think about those little pieces, and that's what you might expect. Cake stands are also a rental item that you could incorporate in the wedding. This might help your cake be elevated. Perhaps it's for the mere size of the cake. You want something to show a little bit more height. Or maybe you like the aesthetic of something and it's on your vision board, so you really want to make sure that you rent that cake stand. Another thing to rent that you might not be expecting, but you should, is a dance floor. Some venues will have dance floors readily available and may even include them in your rental fee, but other dance floors may want to leave this up to you. Dance floors have become incredibly personable. Essentially what this means is you can do vinyl coverings on your dance floor now. You can pick white, LED, black and white, all out. They even have mirror dance floors and they are stunningly beautiful. So expect to rent a dance floor and know what you like and what you don't like. However, what you're going to have to rent will vary by wedding. So we recommend you talking to your wedding planner and your venue coordinator. They're going to know from past experience and probably know from meeting you and understanding what your style is, what you may need. The venues may already have some items on site. You could consider glassware, flatware, all of those things that they may have. Once you know what you need, I want you to compare rental companies because they all vary by company. They're going to vary with their pricing, their setup policies, delivery standards, also if they're going to style the reception for you, and also their pickup hours. Some event rental companies want to come the night of the event and get all of their things so that they know where it is and they can just take it away. Other rental companies may pick up the next morning, or they may be closed over the weekend. What is your venue going to do with heaps of linens if they're not coming until Monday morning? I also suggest that you ask for rental item photos from real weddings. How did other brides incorporate those items into their wedding? That's an important aspect of understanding what the rental companies can do. In some cases, you'll see a beautiful picture, or maybe you'll be in the design room and you can see what they have, but then when it actually shows up to the reception venue, it's shoddy. Maybe the paint's coming off, maybe it's chipped, maybe that white dance floor has black scuff marks. So understanding what the rental companies actually deliver in 2 ways, right? Their service, but as well as the actual product, that is super important. You're also going to consider your budget. There may be a rental company that is going to be overpriced for your budget. And so that's when you have to decide on what you're going to rent from who. You could have several different rental companies delivering different items that make more sense for your budget. In addition to your budget, consider your passion points. The passion point is going to be, how do you get that wow factor? What is the one thing you just cannot live without? If you are just dead set on a scalloped charger, then do it. Splurge. Get that charger if that's really what you want. We also want to share a few of the hottest wedding rentals right now, and some of them we've already discussed, but I'd like to go over those for the time being. Right now, wood top cocktail tables without linens are really popular. These create a more casual and rustic feeling, but they can also be used in formal settings. So it's a really good touch for brides if that aesthetic really works for them. Another thing to consider is vintage pieces. This might come down to decor items, or maybe it is even a furniture collection that you're interested in. The lounge vignettes, again, really popular. They come in all shapes, sizes, colors. You could go all white, you could go rose gold. It really gives you a lot of options. And then again, the cake stand. Cake stands come in all shapes and sizes. It's perfect for a groom's cake. It could be a more masculine item. Perhaps you're having a dessert style bar and you want to have cake stands lifting some of your desserts, perhaps apple pie, or you have a massive wedding cake. Maybe it's 11 tiers tall, I don't know, but a cake stand would really add some structure and foundation to your cake. So those are all great rentals that are current right now. They're also a great way to bring in a trend to the wedding and for everything else to look timeless. I'd like to know what you're going to consider using as a rental item for your wedding, and we really appreciate you being here with us. So leave us a comment, so one, that we know you're here, and secondly, so we understand what you're going to be renting for your wedding. If you haven't done so, please follow us on all of our social media channels. And if you're interested in touring PalmWood, please shoot me an email, ashackelford@palmwoodevents.com. I wish you the best. Cheers.